Yo, this the one and only T-5 the kid. So I remember when I was a little kid, my adoptive parents took me to go see my real family, siblings. And the first time I met my real siblings, I don't know, I was shunned. I was shunned because, and I remember this day like it's yesterday. I can never forget it because it traumatized me as a little kid. Like, you meeting your real parents, or when you meet your real siblings for the first time, your adoptive parents take you to see your real siblings, and your real siblings are older than you, and they disowned you. I remember meeting my real auntie, and my real auntie kept saying it was my fault because I was born. I was going to bring problems to the real family. It just got to be you. And that's all she used to say. God just had to choose you. Because you was born. Something about her sister, which is my mother, it was going to bring problems to the family. That day I got dropped off to see my real siblings. None of my real siblings fuck with me. It's like they disowned me because the auntie told them to disown me. Now, mind you, I'm 12. Everybody else is like teenagers. Out of all my siblings, I'm the baby. I'm the youngest. So, I really don't know how many brothers and sisters I got, but I always felt I was the youngest. But God showed me one day in a dream of why everything played out how it played out. Yeah, I grew up in a household where it's supposed to be loving and all that. It wasn't always how it was. Like I say, when I was blind and I wasn't on this spiritual journey, everything was good. You know, family members taught me to do right. When I was living wrong, I could actually say a lot of people was in my lives. The minute I spiritually woke up and started calling out things and predicting the future and exposing shit within the family, that's when people started ghosting me. From family to friends, community, people started ghosting me. When I came home from prison and I changed, like being in that cell on my first day of prison, getting stabbed in my dick and balls. By the grace of God, I don't have erectile dysfunction. I almost died. That was my first day of prison. They didn't give me no surgery. They didn't give me no gangrene shot, no tech shot. They didn't give me none of that. Them motherfuckers threw me in confinement and said I couldn't have no visitors for 7 months. But I could barely walk. I couldn't even walk to the toilet. I lost a lot of mad weight. I went in about 250. I was in that box. 3 months later, I'm like 150, 145. I lost some mad weight. In that prison cell, it was rats. I had rats in my cell. It was rats in that cell. Confinement. I only showered once a week. If the compound went on lockdown, sometimes we shower every 3 weeks. We shower once every 3 weeks. Like, it was hell. I said, Father God, I don't want to die like this. With 3 broken ribs, I could barely breathe. I could barely walk. But I swear, an angel touched me. I didn't have no surgery after I got stabbed in my ribs. And I had 3 broken ribs. It was puncturing like the side of my lungs or whatever. But God healed me in my sleep. But ever since then, I've been seeing visions of people's lives. But the story of what I'm trying to say is, when I met my real family, they disowned me. Now, they was young. I was young. Do I forgive him? Yes. Growing up, my real family never wanted me to meet my real family. It's like they don't want me to find out who I really am, what I'm connected to. I always ask, was there inheritance or did my people leave me anything? And they be like, your people didn't own nothing. That's the rumor and lie that they told me. Of course you're going to say that to a child because you don't want your child to know what the rightfully theirs, because you had decided to say they incompetent and try to get power of attorney over them so you could claim their assets. But that's fucked up. That's like a white person adopting a child, and then when they adopted the child, they give them what they own. You know, like people adopt a child and then they had to inherit. They'll give them their inheritance. They'll give them everything they own and still be there loving and support them. If they met their real family, they wouldn't even be mad. But when it comes to a black person's household, they adopt the kids and that kid got an inheritance or some shit. The average black person ain't gonna tell that person nothing. And it's fucked up that people can greed and money can consume a person. Damn, I get an even bigger payout if I can kill this motherfucker or poison this motherfucker. That life insurance policy and that settlement, that's all they see. What if I can kill this motherfucker? You never known that a person to be the witch or the warlock in your life that was beating you your whole life, and you the reason why. They was the reason why you constantly sick. That's why God put so much protection over me. He already knew these people were going to try to poison me. He already knew these people was going to try to kill me. He already knew these people were going to try to sacrifice me. That's why he made me immune to the poison. I never met my real siblings. If I was sitting before them right now as an adult, I wouldn't even know. God probably wouldn't even reveal it because they might be envious of me. Who knows? You the reason why our family members dead type shit. You who knows? But like I said, man, this is one of them T-5 kids. My siblings say, even my step siblings act like they're for me, but low key, they smile. Like Kevin Gates say, smiling faces. Yes, people smile in your face, but low key behind the scene, they even hate your ass. And this is the God honest truth. A lot of people say they happy for me. I know who's for me by their actions. Because the ones that's for me, they do things out of kindness. And they don't feel bitter. It ain't no hate. You can feel when it's sincere. And you can feel when it's real hate. When you see my face, and you be like, hey Trey, you know, and you light up. You feel that in his spirit. It's sincere. And I can't feel it when it's forced. It's forced love. But like I say, it's the one and only T-5 kid.